I was around of 7 years old when I had a dream. In my dream, I was passing by a mass service and I heard someone say, so and so is going to pray and Pastor Jean-Paul is going to give the benediction. Because I was just a kid, by curiosity, I wanted to see who has the same name that I have. And after the person prayed, no one went on to give the benediction. And while I was looking, a man came to me and grabbed me at my neck and dragged me all the way up front and said, did you hear Pastor Jean-Paul is going to bless the crowd? I said, I'm a kid, I'm no pastor. And he said, bless the crowd. And I said something. And it's after my seminary, I found out that what I was blessing the crowd with was in Jude. So it was a real verse. It was no accident. But in the middle of that year, there was a Canadian missionary who came to Haiti to preach a crusade. And I was among more than 2,000 people. And the man sent someone in the middle of the crowd, and I saw that person keep doing this, and the man keep doing like this. But I didn't know what was going on. But when it got to me, the man did like this. And that's when he touched me and asked me to go up there because the preacher is asking for me. So I went there and he was preaching. I was sitting there, and after I finished preaching, he said to me, I want to send you to the United States to learn theology and return to Haiti and preach the truth. I said yes. But to me that was nothing. They got some information from me about my name, my parents' name, and the man left. It was like 6 months ago, there was a man, that was the man that came to get me. He was looking for my mother's house. And when he found my mother's house, usually when my mother screamed my name like that, it's like when I did something that will need disciplinary action. So she said, Jacob, because my name is John Jacob Paul. In Haiti, they call you by your middle name. And I rushed to my mother, and the man asked me, do you remember Dan Alexi? I said, no. He said, you remember a man that got you up there and said he will send you to the United States? I said, yeah, I remember that. And that's when I explained to my mother what went on. And the man had a big yellow envelope. He brought everything my mother needed for my travel. And then that's when they did my passport, my everything. By the time for me to travel, I was 9 years old. And I remember it was October 21st. That was 1976. And I flew Air Florida. That was flying that time. That was the first time I went to the United States.